So Steve, here we are. It's the 20th anniversary of the Steve Morgan Foundation. It's actually a little bit more than that, but it's 2001 you started the Steve Morgan Foundation. Here we are in 2022. How are the last 21 years for you?
Well, I never once thought we'd have a conference like this and the foundation would be anything like the size that it is today. When we kicked off, it was just all about giving something back to communities, and particularly communities I grew up in. But it's grown into something phenomenally big. I mean, and it's really exciting now that some of the things that we're getting into and the scale of things we're getting into and just the volume of people that we're able to help. I'm very proud of the team and what we've achieved.
I know the COVID-19 Emergency Fund helped, I think estimated at 2.2 million people, probably a lot more than that as well. You've also obviously opened Maggie's Wirral, you've got all the enabled funds, I think there's a fleet of 90 Smiley buses, and you're doing so many other things as well. Do you ever sit down and pinch yourself and think, wow, we have made a difference and continue to do so?
No, I never look back and reflect on things. I think there's always causes to fight for and to support. And we've got a huge thing coming out on type 1 diabetes very shortly, and of course our Ukrainian initiative, which is also massive. And there always seems to be a cause for the foundation to work on.
It always seems to me though, in the time that I've known you, is that the next cause seems to be even bigger than the last one. So, you know, you've got Maggie's, you've got COVID-19, you've got diabetes, you've been all over the news talking about your commitment to bring 1,000 Ukrainian displaced people, not refugees, over to the UK, and you're going to pay for them, and you're also going to help them when they relocate back to the Ukraine as well. Do you ever feel like the challenge is never going to go away and you need to step up to the mark, and the foundation does that?
Yeah, and I think it's about, as I said right at the beginning, giving something back. I mean, I've been very fortunate to have been successful in life and achieve a lot. We've built homes for over 1/3 people, you know, equivalent to the city the size of Newcastle or Nottingham. So, in doing so, we've created these homes. But now it's creating a safety net for the less fortunate people in life, and it's a privilege to be able to do so.
We've got over 200 people in the room from various charities from across the region who the Steve Morgan Foundation has helped over the years as well. They've said some wonderful things about the foundation and you personally as well. What's your message moving forward? You're 21 years old as a foundation. What does the future hold, do you think, for the Steve Morgan Foundation?
I'd like to think more of the same, but bigger and better. It's a privilege to have helped so many people. Jane and the team have been phenomenal, and we couldn't have done it without them. And we have been strengthening the team in the last 12 months, and we need to strengthen it even more. And it's about continuing to do bigger and better things, really.
Absolutely, and I've got absolutely no doubt you'll do that, Steve. Thanks very much.